U.S. secret military base is surfacing with ice melting in Greenland August 6, 2019. The following BBC News also raises an important possibility, which is addressed at the end of the article. U.S. secret military base is surfacing with ice melting in Greenland. 1960s U.S. Army photo depicts military base. A secret U.S. military base abandoned at the height of the Cold War and completely covered by ice sheets in Greenland is slowly returning to the surface and could eventually fall into the sea, according to a report published by Danish scientists. Radar surveys, however, indicated that the base, known as Camp Century, is still 100 kilometers from the edge of the ice cap, and that will take many years before it reaches a critical point, according to the glaciologist Danish Nanna Carlsen. The camp was erected in the far north of Greenland in the 1950s officially as a research station, but decades later it was revealed that it was a secret military base, fueled by the world's first mobile nuclear reactor, to eventually serve as the basis for launching nuclear missiles against the Soviet Union in the event of war. The missiles would be stored in a network of tunnels in laboratories, but Denmark's engineering problems and objections, which ruled Greenland at the time and to which the island is still linked, even with a considerable degree of autonomy, over the real purpose of the project. Base led the U.S. military to close it in 1966, confident that the facility would gradually be buried naturally in the ice. But, as the Danish channel TV2 reports, climate change has cast doubt on this plan, because Greenland's ice is melting. U.S. secret military base is surfacing with ice melting in Greenland. One 2017 radar image shows ceilings of Camp Century underground base. Environmental risk of skeleton left behind. Ruth Mottram of the Danish Meteorological Institute says Greenland's ice sheet appears to have shrunk more than a full-year average since 2002. According to provisional satellite data, the governments of Denmark and Greenland set up a climate monitoring program in 2017 to track the remains of Camp Century. The latest report by Carlsen and his colleagues from the Geological Service of Denmark and Greenland (GEOS) uses radar data to detail how much the base has moved since 1959. Scientists walked the ice cap 2 years ago, dragging radar devices with them. Carlsen says that the conical shapes of the tunnel ceilings were located at a depth of 50 meters. The expedition also found that the base and its estimated 9,200 tons of scrap and waste oils, which pose an environmental risk, as well as concerns about radioactive waste from the nuclear reactor, are sinking. GUS scientists say the sinking of the base will have an impact on how long the facility will take to emerge from the ice, reports TV2. U.S. secret military base is surfacing with ice melting in Greenland. Climate change and its effects on Greenland's ice melt cast doubt on when Camp Century might emerge. A new form of political dispute, and the question remains as to who will clean up the earth, since the base was built under a U.S.-Denmark agreement, so without the people of Greenland having a voice at the time. The deal allowed Camp Century to sink into the ice with everything in it, including pollutants. Greenland Finance Minister Vitus Kajalaksuk complained to the Danish news website Altinget last year, indicating that the island government hopes that Denmark and the US are ready to take responsibility when the base emerges. It is feared that the base could throw chemical and nuclear waste into the sea, and cause problems to the region's ecosystem. William Colgan, a climate and glacier scientist, says that uncertainty about who will take care of this Cold War skeleton could create a whole new form of political dispute resulting from climate change.